Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We're over here in Shitsville. Um, we're gonna go look for this souvenir thing for this guy that his you said his brother had this like necklace or whatever. Um, so that's what
I
we're
must
gonna
have missed
do.
out what Johanna mentioned. That it's full of sunwings. That can't be good.
Well, I'm surely shit not getting through there with him. So I kind of came over this area earlier. There's this whole area here with all these houses and buildings and shit. So yeah, we're supposed to be going to this tower. This is the only quest that we can do currently,
There,
because
on the beach. A clan scout. I need to get
according
closer.
to like all the other quests, with the other quests here that we have, like what was well, not that one, but the way home, this, um, first to fly, and Tides of Justice. I don't think we can do these. And well, I mean, these are on hold till Wings of the Ten have been completed, but I don't think we can do these because I think we're supposed to be able to fly. Um, so I don't know if that involves overriding a Sunwing or a Glint Hawk to be able to fly, or if we get something that allows us to
Johanna's
fly.
brother. I should take a look around. See if I can find anyone else.
I mean, there's footprints, but I mean that's what I would assume.
More dead
Oh,
scouts. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first.
these Apex Watchers.
Crossed a target.
See ya. I even see this guy. There we go. Fuck you. He's like completely hidden behind this fucking guy. There we go.
That's all of them. I should check the scouts.
Where? Oh, here we are. Yeah, I highly doubt it's going to be any of these guys. We're going to have to climb this tower. You can already tell.
Not sure if either of them are Oris.
So,
But maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There. Maybe Oris escaped the machines. Better see where it leads.
like I said, I already feel like I'm going to have to climb this tower. So, it's leading me right toward it.
Machine. It looks like it gave chase, but Oris fought it off.
I mean, he could be alive.
Looks like you're right inside the tower.
Told you.
Will you escape those sunwings up there? Tracks end here. They must have
Oh, it's almost like I know everything about how, uh, you know, cliche everything is when it comes to, God damn it. Everything is just so cliche. It's like I can literally call anything now. Uh, just because I play so many games and I watch so many movies that it's just like everything seems completely fucking obvious to me now. See, this auto run is starting to piss me off. Like not having the auto run is bad because half the time she won't ever run fast enough to be able to jump to a ledge. And then you have it like this where you have it where she just run off an edge somewhere. Oh, fucking go over, Aloy, look at this dumb shit.
There's another cauldron out there that has override data on that machine.
Yeah, it's the Gemini Cauldron, the one that we haven't been able to get. Motherfucker. Did not mean to do that. This should not be that hard. Literally, this should not be that hard. Well, I was trying to do this without being spotted. But all the, I could have, if I would have just, you can barely see here. That is where you're supposed to fucking jump. Why is the ledge that you're supposed to jump? Every time I play this game, I'm just now frustrated by it. Just absolutely asinine. God, see, it's just ridiculous. Fuck. Why did that take 20 fucking tries to do?
Dead end. Maybe if I go outside, I can find another way up.
I swear to God, if these sun wings shoot me off of this tower.
Close one.
I'm not kidding. If these sun wings shoot me off of this tower before I reach the top, I am throwing this controller against the wall.
This must be ours.
What?
Really sure. I gotta check again.
Where? Oh. Right here. Seriously? Well, I mean, that's good news. It can't really get me, so... Let's get up here, shall we? Haha. Haha. I was like, where is the other one? Haha! Haha! I'm just gonna destroy your fucking wings. Maybe. See, it's like even when you have the concentration, it doesn't matter. It's like fucking useless.
Relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell her.
Okay.
Aloy, I'm here.
Alva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me.
Can I not stand here anymore? Hurry the fuck up.
Bad news.
Jesus. It's just like I'm so tired of like the bad climbing mechanics, like when it comes to everything, like how she just runs off of stuff. It's just like because the reason I think it's such an issue is because when you're on like when you're for example, when you're standing on like an edge, like for example, like when you stand on this log, right? If I do this, like unless I actually like push like the stick hard off, like she's like stuck onto this. Like I can look left and right and back and forth with the thumbstick, but unless I hold the thumbstick over, she won't jump off of this. But when you're on a normal ledge, right? For example, like this, that's not the same thing. She just runs off of it. So there's like this like slight there's like a slight you know, what's the word? Like a magnetizing effect when you're on something that's yellow versus something that isn't. And I think that that's what bothers me the most when it comes to this because when you don't have auto run on, your she doesn't move quick enough to jump to half of these ledges, which causes you to fall. But then when you have auto run on, it just does the same thing. It's garbage either way. The controls are just terrible. Like the controls in the first game were well done because they were unfortunately stiffer. And I know that I complained about the controls being stiffer in the first game, which is true. But I would have thought that maybe I can upgrade. I want to get rid of that. I was hoping like the controls will be upgraded because they will get rid of the bad mechanics when it comes to jumping from one place to another. Because Aloy would always short jump everything, so it's like when you would jump to something, it would even though you were sprinting and jumping, she would only jump like 2 feet, and it just looked weird and awkward. But it's like the controls just felt stiffer, and the jumping and climbing mechanics didn't feel as good. In this game, it's worse in the fact that she climbs slower. That it's just like the controls feel too slippery. They feel too loose now. And there's no middle ground. It's either one fuck you or another. It's either too stiff or too loose, and that's how it is in both games.
I'm sorry.
The controls are just bad for both games, period.
How did he die?
And the riding controls in this game are absolutely
He went in there looking for
awful.
but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Morris.
I read the data on it. It had a map your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data and the legacy to have my little brother back. I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock.
Oh.
If you bring
Oh,
me
you're the
all
weapons guy.
I can make you anything you see there. Actually, why don't
I was
you
wondering
give
why
us
there wasn't a weapon.
one of our best? And if it's a
Oh,
vehicle,
is this a legendary
Thank you.
bolt shot that
I'm really
or
sorry for this.
rope caster?
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
Legendary rope caster? Legendary rope caster? Legendary rope caster? Purple. Elite canister rope caster. I'll keep it. I'm not gonna fuck around with it right now, but I'll keep it for now. I got rid of the other rope caster, you know, because it was blue, so I'm fine with that. I'll keep that. Cool. Tight. Already got all that crap. Shock, acid, and fire. That actually
Should help.
would be very useful. For what one is it? The Sun Scourge. See, this is close range damage. Let's do this. Acid and fire. Fuck yeah.
Here's full potential.
Alright, so we have one skill point. Can't do anything with it. This question mark is just like another like fire gleam, I believe. So it's up kind of like in this like spire thing. That's why. So we can't actually do this Vista Point Tower right now, from my like understanding, because it's also high up. Like I said, I think that there is like a flying aspect that like there's like we have to be able to fly on something. I think that it's the Sunwing because first of all, a few things. I'm kind of put it together. One, this is talking about Cauldron Gemini, and when I look at Aloy commented earlier about there must be a Cauldron to override the Sunwing. So this is unlocked via Gemini overrides, which means that I must be able to ride on the Sunwing. Right? Is that the idea?
Strong against frost ammo.
Oh, I need Apex. Woohoo! Okay, let's get that frost ammo back out. Woo!
All that mess.
He's like almost fucking dead. There we go. Good night, Moon. Nice. Got a lot of crap. So in terms of like stuff that we need, like I still need a bass skin for this. Still no Dreadwing sights currently. That's all on me. Slitherfang Earth Grinders. Fuck that nonsense. I hate it. Greenshine Slabs. Pulverizing Spike Thrower I can upgrade to the max, it seems. I still can't get over here either. This is like an island that you can't get onto. Okay, so we're going to turn to the base. Resources. Apex Slaughter Spineheart. Very nice. Back at the base. Alright. I could talk to everybody, but first... to the workbench. What was the one I could upgrade? Wait, what? Spike throw? Oh, this must be like... Yeah, because I have the Vindicator Spike Thrower now. I have to get rid of that quest. Okay. Anyway, anything that I can use to get this Slaughter Spine Primary Nerve, we can do that. Thunderjaw, we can do. Dreadwing, we can't. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Go. Yeah, we can speak in a second. I'm gonna talk to... Oh. Alva! Hello! Welcome to the base. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to Katalo first.
Turn on these holograms.
Katalo!
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Of course.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for.
Ugh.
Learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by
I want to talk about Ted.
a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Alva?
One is peculiar. Nothing like a Tanakh. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me. She's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Fuck yeah.
How are we doing this?
Not how,
sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
And I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I
All
have
right.
to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
So I think that's what we'll do next.
I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
We'll do that after we're done talking to everybody. So Zoe had a quest. Katalo has a quest. Erend had a quest. That was the Sons of Prometheus. What about Varl and Alva? You think they're going to have quests as well?
There she is. I hear you found thieves. How was it?
It was garbage. You don't want to know.
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
It's insane.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. Wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Yeah, she had an old Focus from the 1950s.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading
The
into
2150s. The 2050s. There we go. Shitty old Focus from the 2050s. I talked to Zoe, so she stops telling me, "Oh, can we talk?"
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base.
Tuh.
Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. I showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You
I don't know what it is until we leave this conversation,
May
but
the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it.
no.
And it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
That's great.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between
Jesus.
steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Metal versus meat. Somebody make that game.
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I know, and I told you so moment.
Deserve it. They're lucky.
Getting to rub it in their face for them being so shitty.
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's all before you. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
I don't necessarily think that's how it's going to go.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom.
Starting to sound like Zoe.
What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Good point. But alright.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Okay, so... Oh, look, they got a little... Oh, I thought that was like a Dreadwing for a second. I was like, they got a little Dreadwing hanging. Brawl and Zoe's room. Alright. Alva and side here. Archives.
Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing. And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the late
Yeah, I'm actually
more
literally a
ancestors
clone.
out there, returned from beyond the stars.
Oh, those people are evil.
Trying to kill us, which is not good. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and
Okay, okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
you're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover? With this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers will actually let us study.
You want data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you.
Yeah, you know, that's the the name of the game, literally. Everything's forbidden.
Before me,
The West, the data.
who will help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth?
I don't know about that, but... Alright, the Quinn. Let's talk about... Yeah, let's talk about the
There's still
CEO.
an explanation for what happened in Beers. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the
Yeah, he was
ancestors.
Ted too.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. It's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow, the Renewer.
Yeah, well, that's why
It
Ted
seems
2 died.
strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We
said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than I thought it would be. What happened?
Wow.
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease.
Yeah, no, I read the thing.
Hit the
I
coast.
found the
Once we
note
landed,
about it.
machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
Gwen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that.
Yeah, you guys have no idea.
What the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Same.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Sounds about Bohai. That's what.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to find out either.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
Travis Tate, maybe?
CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister.
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Make sure it doesn't
We'll
come
fix
to
it. I think it'd be cool to see where they came from in another game. I'd love to see the, like, that's the kind of like the thing is that I've kind of hoped that maybe if there is like a third game, it takes us out of America or it takes us further east in America, like New Yorkish, Washington kind of area. Because, you know, all of the first two games have been like Colorado and west. So,
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through
Uh-huh.
data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But, based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
At least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the
you know, but you really need to start seeing that the legacy is just nonsense and bullshit.
Verbena and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them.
Well, they're all assholes, so that's what they. If they want to put a label on them, there you go. They're all dicks.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you.
She's not my friend.
Not that you are the same person at all. I mean,
She is not my friend.
as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek.
She is a
but
pain in my
also,
ass.
You're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing.
Yeah, you should just join us. Just be part of my group.
It's restrictive and stifling.
You don't deserve all this bullshit that you've been put through. God, it's awful.
I need to go.
She's so mistreated.
Anything.
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission.
Oh, well.
Gaia told me about to capture
Oh,
Hephaestus.
yeah.
It will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Cool. I like her. I like her character. She's very naive, but she's like tough, and she's just like fun. She just has this wittiness about her. You know, that's one of the things that I can say for Horizon that's done so well is like the characters and the way the characters are. You know, I compared this to Mass Effect earlier, this game specifically to Mass Effect, where you know, you're kind of building this team of all these different kinds of people because in Mass Effect, you remember every person was so different, and Alva is very much this like nerdy, you know, techie girl that's kind of naive but witty and fun, but she's got a little bit of a tough side to her. You know, Erend is this kind of stoic, you know, grunty type of guy who, you know, he's calm, cool, and collected, and he just wants to help. You know, Varl is this like tough, you know, guy who wants to prove himself beyond the Nora and, you know, just be a help. You know, Zoe is somebody who cares very much about her people, but she's also very much like, you know, she's a tree hugger, you know, she cares about the planet. Katalo is the warrior who, you know, is, you know, kind of struggling with who he is because he doesn't, you know, he's lost his arm. Just all these characters are so different and they have all this just so much dynamic to them that just feels so great and just, I don't know, just it's done so very well. I think that's one thing that I can say that I really, really love about not just this game, but all of the Horizon, you know, like both of the Horizon games and all of the Horizon, you know, stuff in between. It's just all of it's just done very, very well in terms of like character design and stuff like that. All right, bitch, just locking the door now, huh? Okay, well, what did I get? Oh, Utaru Warden. Thanks, but I already have one that's better, the Utaro Gravesinger. So, thanks but no thanks, I guess. Quest, what we lost. Okay, let's do that. I don't even remember where that was. There we go. So travel here. We'll help Katalo with his arm.
This is what Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm.
Yo, I hope this thing looks sick.
Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet.
Sorry I'm so raspy, by the way.
I'll be there shortly.
I only woke up before. I woke up just before we.
Maybe now
Started
you
streaming,
wanna tell me
so.
what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Just something I gotta deal with, it sucks, but it's life.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
What? Oh, he means revenge for taking our time telling him what we were gonna do about the bulwark. He's not gonna tell us.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh my god, is he gonna fucking flip this rock?
Chill air's prickling my lungs.
No, I think he's waiting for something. Oh,
All right,
I talked to him.
I wish to test the arm. On that.
Dude, I hope he can punch through these machines. Oh,
Time.
a Scorcher?
Skyclad.
Really? This is what you want to go up against? Dude, take it on.
I'm honored to help.
By all means, my guy. Oh, that actually looks kind of sick.
After you.
Yo, that's pretty hardcore.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Okay. Yo, that's so sick. Oh, shit. Yo, Katalo, punch it! Katalo, now's your chance! Oh, Scorcher scanning here. That almost, washed away. Katalo, punch it! It's literally almost dead. Come on, Katalo, get it! Kill it! Katalo, come on! Oh my god, he's so useless. See, here's the thing. The characters have really great development, and they it's fun to talk to them about things, but Jesus Christ, are they useless in battle. Look at how much health this thing doesn't have, and he just can't kill it. It's a fucking joke. I'm giving you the chance, Katalo. Oh my god, it's like their weapons just do 0 damage. I missed, but wow. Katalo, you suck. Don't even pretend to have done some of the work.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
It doesn't. He didn't even use it. He didn't even help. But why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. And
Dude.
this feels
No, wear it. It looks cool.
like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it.
Oh, you're gonna just put it on.
I will simply be myself.
Okay, fair enough.
Have it any other way.
You have my thanks.
Puts it on for battle. That makes it more scary, I think.
Here. Something to mark our victory.
Because people will be like, oh, what's this one-armed fucking idiot gonna do? And he's like, one arm, and he pulls this thing out, and he just slips it on. They're like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yay, aided Katalo, even though he didn't aid me. He's useless. What'd he give me? What did I get? Oh, ancient sculptures, behemoth force loaders. Okay. Well, yeah, he was pretty useless during that fight. But okay. Okay, well, you know, that's what that is. Okay, so oh, by the way, I just noticed this metal flower that was right here. So, Alva, what do you want now?
Got a minute?
Of course.
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new army.
Oh,
I
let's
recall
talk about the
reading
arm.
about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Alright, well,
I have to go.
Yes, of course. Don't let me delay you.
okay, so now we can go up here, and I can turn in that. I can turn in the last.
Welcome back.
Seems like our stuff's ready. Let me just turn this crap in.
There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
But this will look cool. So we got San Francisco here. All of our stuff is ready.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong?
Of course we do.
Will we be able to transport you back to
Why
Gemini?
would we not?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will
God.
take 35 hours.
Oh my
Which only
god.
increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
I don't know.
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous
I don't know if I trust her with the ability to do that.
Obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy,
Son of a
Okay.
bitch. See, it's like we have this really strong link of all these people, and then there's Beta, the fucking weak link in the chain, the one that's coming apart. We can't do it. This is fucking negative. I will beat this bitch into submission if I have to. I tell you what to do. I am the fucking one who runs this show. Yeah, I know. Goddamn door's locked. Sorry, Varl. Didn't mean to do that. I thought it meant this door.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back?
I will not let them take you back.
I'm a cell again. They're a slave.
And even if they take you back, I will come and get you. I don't want to say look at the odds. I mean, the odd, well, but can I though? I mean, if I tell her I'll protect you and she does get taken, then I've lied. And this is kind of rough. I mean, she does like statistics.
We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't.
Courage!
I look through all
Like the
these
Cowardly
things.
Lion!
You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's
Oh.
the difference?
Okay, so you looked into my past. I had a dad. Ross. Ross taught me.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. Difference is, I had him. Lost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did he feel? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. find another way. I'll go. Like you said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Hell yeah.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Okay. Well, there's a quest here. I'm glad we got Beta on board, to be honest. That's what I care about. More talking to people. Alright, so she's got a mission.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more waiting.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something.
Data.
The soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Aaron. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
And what about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
Alright.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Alright, Aaron's ready. Varl, what about you?
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Ha ha ha.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they are needed.
Like I said, just in case.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
coming with me.
shit. I forgot to ask him about Rost.
Urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
No, Varl, I had things to talk to you about. About Rost.
Forget something?
Yeah, about
What
Rost.
about, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back. Because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. Raised you well.
Now I'm done talking.
I should go.
Make sure to let Gaia know when you need us.
Okay. Varl's ready. Zoe, what about you? You ready?
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
Strap was fast.
It wasn't
Yeah, I convinced her to get on board.
There were just things that
Oh.
needed to be said.
a healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Yeah, Beta's the weed, and I'm the weed eater.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from her ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
We'll hear about it.
Okay, Katalo, come on, Aloy, Jesus. You ready?
Are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
I am always ready.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
Not more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping I would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. I should go get ready.
Okay, well, Catalo's on board. He's ready to go. Alva, what do you need?
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
You know, she doesn't like to
I need to talk some
play
more.
along, but
To understand
I think she understands now.
embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Yeah?
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. So seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song, and she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons,
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Catalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
what kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
We're evening the odds.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the light. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me is curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it
Okay.
decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels.
That doesn't sound like any fun at all.
Old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No, Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta.
All right.
It's terrified when the long raids begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Yeah, because, like I said, I felt like Alva was going to have a quest that we had to do, and of course it had to take place in San Francisco, right?
The data doesn't say where exactly.
Oh, okay, so I just got to go off and find it.
Has been exploring the ruins. He might know.
Oh, okay.
Will you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is,
Can we do that before we do this mission?
Machines that I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in Redfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Can we do this before we
Should talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
before we go after Hephaestus? Because I feel like that's the end of the game. Well, it's not the end of the game. I feel like it's before the end of the game. Because I obviously feel like we're going to do this and we're going to get the overrides for Gemini, and then we're going to be able to fly, which is going to allow us to do all these other side quests that we haven't been able to do. And I feel like there's probably going to be like a couple more missions before the end of the game, I would say, anyway. Okay, so let's see here. Let's fast travel back here. I should buy some more. I should buy some more fast travel packs.
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire.
Oh, well, of course he doesn't have it. Let's see here. Sell. I do want to sell that outfit that I got. No, that's the one that I want. This is the one I want to get rid of, right? Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, and resources, tools. I don't have any of these like traps. Fill up on all the traps, I guess. Because I can't really craft them. Oh, of course. Let's just unequip. Equip. You know what? I think I might actually... Elite vertical shock trap. We'll keep those. Elite purge water traps. We'll keep those. And elite acid traps. We'll keep those. Let's get the elite blast traps as well. Large stamina potion, is that what that is? Cleanse potion. Withdraw. Large health potion. Shock mine. Shock stopper. Damn, there's like so many slots. Okay, well, we'll keep these just in case we need them, I guess. Campfire.
Hey, Alva? I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way,
What are you
but
talking about? You had to
made it.
travel super far to get here.
That diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway.
No data, only ruins.
Find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. The diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
You're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well.
Come on.
Just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Alright, so we'll follow her. Come on, fucking
That diviner back
go!
there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
Just wondering where we were going.
We need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least.
Aloy,
Let's look around.
why is the ground shaking?
Turtle.
Good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge.
Oh,
We'll
worse,
have to
snake.
stick it out if we want to find that thing.
Alright, let's see how well these...
She's onto me.
These tear, discs work fairly well. You're right, it probably is. Oh boy. Come on. God damn it. I need these earth grinders, which is kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying to... Fuck! Fucking move. And like the other thing that I kind of dislike is that they kind of made it so that everything had to be much more accurate in this game than... I literally got it. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, now it's just time to fucking enough with the bullshit.
should be able to look around for that data now.
Okay. Okay, I need to get rid of that. I need to, well, I need to not get rid of, but put that. Okay, let's get those. Getting more of that. Well, you're not really helpful, are you? And just look around for it. I shouldn't be the only person. It's probably inside here.
I don't think it'll connect.
Okay, we'll just, I guess, just kick it open then.
Going for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors. You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
I don't like having to just have everything given to me.
There. A console.
Must have been what Mirek found.
Alright.
The data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omurama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture,
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Well, I guess we gotta find her office.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, amoral?
Yes.
And yet we hold them up as paradigms.
Even people who weren't ancestors were that.
Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. Recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. What was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor
Beacon
to
Bokum.
Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life.
lot about this ancestor.
Diviner spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path from the nearby... I'll stay here until you come back. Don't go too far.
Alright, well, we're going to save it here at this campfire. And then when we come back next time, we will finish up this quest.
Built a path from the nearby ruin. Might be able to
Oh.
cross over from there.
And, yeah, we'll continue helping Alva. And we'll finish this quest, and then we will continue with the main quest of getting Hephaestus. So, yep, that'll be the plan. So, I think we're getting pretty close to probably getting this game done. I don't know really. I probably couldn't really tell you how many parts we have left. If I had to guess, I would say maybe 3. Definitely in the next part we'll get this quest done and getting Hephaestus. If we do get the ability to fly, we'll probably get this Vista Point Tower done to get that kind of done and finalized. I think between this part and the next, I'm going to go and do some of these hunting grounds so I can maybe get the trophy for the hunting ground stuff, so I can get that out of the way, because I want to be able to platinum this game at the end. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.